Okay, so I'm ashore here at the Teesdale Portage. It goes up that way. I've never been up there before, so I don't know what to expect. But before I go, I just want to impress upon people who do this kind of thing, who explore alone, either hiking or paddling, you really have to, consider your options very carefully. Because one mistake out here can cost you your life. And, when you look across there and you say, well, that's not too far, easy paddling, that would be a big mistake on some days. You see, I didn't have normally when I'm out on Crook, I'll always wear my life jacket, my PFD. It's right there on the front of my kayak. And I can grab it very fast if I need it. And I left it there because, it looks pretty calm. And if I ran into anything choppy or coming across there, I would have put it on. But I didn't. But so many people have drowned by making, stupid errors, thinking that they can paddle across somewhere, not realizing that it can get rough quicker than they think. And I think even the artist Tom Thompson made that mistake himself on Canoe Lake. Canoe Lake is a big lake. And if you get out there and it gets choppy, you're in deep shit. And I've paddled a lot of places in Algonquin Park myself, and I know what some of the bigger lakes are like Opiongo. That can get really choppy too. So, yeah, a lot of people have died by making the fatal error of paddling either without their PFD on or paddling into situations that they should have known could get dangerous. Yeah, and a crossing like this, it's a half a kilometer. I measured it on the map. It may not look that far, but it is half a kilometer, and you can run into trouble when you get out there. Depending on if the wind decides to pick up, or sometimes, I've been on lakes like this, and you look across, and it doesn't look that rough. But when you get out there, you find out that the waves are pretty big in the middle there. So, if I can impress upon even one person that does this kind of thing, to be very careful. Everything they do, whether you're hiking or whether you're paddling, the wilderness is just waiting for you to make a mistake. And you will pay for that mistake when you make it. You may pay with your life. I mean, I've paid a few times myself making mistakes. But fortunately, I'm still alive. Anyways, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk this trail first, and I'll leave the camera on. I'll walk, yeah, there's an issue here probably too. The issue is, there's another lake on the other side of this called Ouellette Lake, and it's a similar lake to this, has a portage off of Quirk Lake. And the last time I went there, I ran into an angry bear, and it wouldn't let me through. I had to turn back. I never got into Ouellette Lake, and I never have still. But, I don't want to run into the same issue here. But that was my fault last time. It was 100% my fault, because I went in there quiet. I went into the portage trail quietly, and that's why I ran into the bear problem. So this time, I don't want to make that mistake. So I'm going to turn my little music player on before I go in here.